Hello everybody, it's me, your favorite Giraffe Factor 8, and I hope you're having a good Friday, if you're watching this today. And if not, I hope you're having a good whatever day it is wherever you are. And I am playing some Neo Scavenger. Alright, so last time we got to the DMC, right? DMC over here, and we talked to Hatter, we got the bracelet and everything, and all that, but we've got $100, and we want to eventually get into the city. So I think that we should make an effort to just start making money as quickly as possible, right? And it is kind of hard to do that close to the DMC, right? Because of all the area where like all this stuff is all scavenged because it's so close. But I think if we make an effort to like take a couple of risks and kick a little ass, we might be able to get some good stuff. More importantly, though, I think we need to eat and sleep. So I'm gonna go in these woods. It's cold out. Don't talk to me, DMC guard. Get out of here. I have been playing my casual game of this on my other computer, and I have figured some stuff out. And it relates primarily to... Oh, god damn it, man. You're kidding me. Well, did it hurt us? No. Okay. God. I've figured out some stuff primarily relating to... Hi, guard. How are you? I do not want to talk to you. Or do I? No, I definitely don't. Hello, would you like to talk? Just keep your nose clean, we got no trouble, he says through his face mask. Confirm. So I want to kind of clear out this map area. Maybe not like 100%, but maybe kind of skirt along the path that we took around here. And you remember where I think it was around here. You remember where the Seven Gables Road was? There's another area actually really nearby to that, and we should go there as soon as we can, I think. So we're gonna kind of play it a little bit risky just to get away from the DMC. And keep in mind we are how do we open up our character screen? Here we go. We are strong and melee trained, so we should be able to kick ass if anybody tries to attack us, as long as we're not in a field and they have a gun or something. We should be able to be alright, take care of ourselves. Alright, we're tired. We do have to find a place to camp down. Luckily we've got basically everything we need. Okay, hopefully we don't die of a heart attack this time. That would be the worst. I guess we have to end our turn. I finally learned some of the shortcuts in this game, and it plays a lot easier. I've been... right, 2 squirrels. Nice. I figured out things like hitting spacebar to end your turn, and not having to right-click every time you want to use everything. So watch this. If I hold 2, my little cursor turns into a lightning bolt, and that means I'm going to consume the item I click on. Now I can see this being very dangerous if I accidentally click on something poisonous, but well, I'll just try not to do that. And yeah, so that's all. Alright, so let's get out our squirrel corpses. This'll make 1 glove. Nice. Get some string in there. And do we have shards of glass? Or do we have to use our tool? Yeah, we got shards of glass. I prefer to use the glass if we can. I don't really... Oh, trapping. I don't really want to, you know, use up all our stuff. Like use up the condition of our pocket knife if we don't have to, right? Alright, patchwork glove. Confirmed. Get to our inventory. There we go. Boom. Nice. Alright, we're tired. We're tired. We'll hide our tracks and leave kind of a trackless, leave a little bit of a trackless path from here to the next area where we're gonna camp down. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Is that the one I just did? It might be. No, they're both just bad. You know what? We don't need to do this one. We've had such bad luck. We don't need to do that. Oh, that guy. That guy had a crowbar. Crowbars are really useful. I think he also had shoes. Shoes are really useful. We're still technically barefoot with our singular barefoot. Man, I don't trust any of these places, so I'm not gonna do this. We've been falling down too many ravines for that. Now we're thirsty? Well, luckily we do have some sterile water here. That's fine. Oh, whoops, I should have hidden there. That's alright. Oh, wait. Damn it. Totally wasted time just now. Okay. Please hide tracks, hide. And I want to grab some water. Use. Put it in there. There. Done. We're weary. Okay, so this looks like a good place, though. It looks like one of those mobile home spots. Hide tracks. Hide tracks. Aww. We're gonna hit hide tracks anyway, just to be safe. Just because we can't see the tracks doesn't mean they're not there, right? Okay, strong. And hiding. That's good enough. Hey, we found stuff. Alright, cool. I totally forgot to set that time checker. What else is new? So this episode's gonna be long, I guess. Hello, sleeping bag. Noise trap. Someone lives here, so we should probably get out of here. Or kill them when they come back. Screw them. We'll just stay. Okay, we've got a third noise trap for free. That's nice. It's in better condition than ours too. We could sell this other whatchamacallit. Screw it, doesn't matter. Put it right there. Okay, cool. Well, let's check out the campsites. I figured out most of the shortcuts that exist. Most of the shortcuts that exist in the game, and so it's very convenient so far. Oh, hello, that's really good. It makes going through all of the menus a whole lot easier. Like this, instead of putting them all on the ground first, I can put them straight into the campsite. These aren't really worth anything. I'm gonna destroy them. These aren't either, so I'm gonna destroy them. Just so when they come back, they've got nothing. Destroy it. How do I destroy water? I guess I just pour it down a drain or something. Okay, now shelter, sleep, healing, concealment, alertness. Pretty good combo. Let's try to sleep. Please sleep. Please sleep. Oh, come on. I know you're hungry. Just go to bed. Okay, something approaches. Unknown assailants activity caused player to wake up. But where are they? And did they take any of my stuff? They did not. Okay, I'm hungry, so let's eat some jelly bears. Oh, hey, let's use our new trick. Boom, boom. Wow, those are really good for how small they are. Okay. I wonder who that was. Who knows? I'm gonna keep trying to sleep. Okay, it's morning. We got a pretty good sleep in there, and we should probably try to get some food. This is unclean, so I'm gonna leave it up there, I think. I think it's unclean. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it up there. We need to get more bottles, like 2 or 3 more. That would be nice. How's our... We need more rags as well, don't we? How are these rags? 32? I'm gonna leave my broken rags up here. Okay. We're getting hungry. We should catch a squirrel. Or, wait, even better and easier. Try to get some flora from this place. What a... All edible, even better. See, look at that. That's great. Botany makes early survival really easy, I think. If you're determined to avoid people at all costs. Whoa, buddy, what are you... Is that the guy? Is that the guy who was just here? Wait, did we get our stuff back? No, we gotta go back here. Hide tracks, hide. Almost forgot our stuff. Luckily, that wouldn't have been the end of the world since we stole his sleeping bag. Okay, so now that we've got all that, I don't want to confront this guy in a field of any sort because he had a gun. Oh, hello. This man has no gun. But he only has a coat. Although the coats are worth a lot of money. I'm not gonna just like straight up attack him though. That's not necessarily in our best interests. Okay, now we seem to be far enough away to be talking to more people. Come on, there we go. No more moves, okay. Let's get into these woods. Let's grab some... Oh, I didn't get a squirrel? Dang. I was gonna say let's grab a squirrel and cut it up, work on a second set of gloves. Where are we? Okay, we're about on par with our starting spot. Hide, scavenge. Let's try to get a squirrel here. We do want squirrels. Hey, we got 2, thanks. Okay, get that out of here. Boom. Delicious. Let's work on these squirrels. Trapping. Confirm. Confirm. A little bit of string. And our other one. There. Beautiful. Boom. Okay. Got us some gloves. And we should just end our turn here. Let's go in here and scavenge. Oh, there's no scavenge on this spot? Okay, fine. Ooh. Ooh. I really like the spear, so I'm going to keep the spear. This crowbar with a strap, though. I figured out how to use straps. See, okay, if you look very closely, there's this one little strip right here on the shoulder where you can put an item and carry it on your back. And that's how you carry rifles with scopes and stuff like that. How cool is that? How cool is that? Pretty cool is the answer, if you're wondering. Okay. let's just keep moving. I want to find... Let's see, let's open up our map. So it should be somewhere about at our same longitude, and somewhere like up here, I think. And we'll talk about it once we get there, because it's actually pretty important to the story. Not that there's too much story in this game yet. It is beta. You got to keep that in mind when you play this. It's a beta development. Oh darn! We should have gone back to that spot. That was a little destroyed city. Is it right? Chair? Yeah. And we're gonna hide tracks. Oh no! Oh no! Our box cart fell apart. Ah, man. Okay, we're gonna have to do some inventorying here. Take what we need. Oh darn, dude, this is the worst. We'll just wear the other boot, I guess. We don't need these, but I'd rather have them. Can we need tracking bracelet we can put on our wrist. Shards can go like that. We need the mummy bag. That's the other thing we really need. Oh, we can put plastic bags in there. Oh, well, we can put the shard in there too. Hold on a minute. Put the plastic bag right there so that if that falls apart, it'll just switch. Damn, man. Damn. Let's see. Valuable stuff down here. Clean rags we can put back in the first aid kit. The multi-tool. Darn, man, there's no real way to get this other mummy bag. It's worth 80 bucks. I just wanted to sell it. Yeah, I don't think there is a way we can grab this, though. Unless... Oh, check this out. Oh, yes. Bam. Handbag. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What a great thing. And then we've got 2 slots that are essentially useless. Great. Well, that really sucks. And now we gotta find a new vehicle. Hide. End of our turn. Scavenge. Okay, I don't know why the loot's so bad. Still found stuff. Wow, found a bunch of water bottles. Right after our thing breaks, we find water bottles. Ooh. Something fishy. Officials are investigating what may have killed some 100,000 fish in the Arkansas River in the northwestern section of the state, authorities said on Sunday. This is the second mass extinction event to strike Arkansas in many weeks, and the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission is still investigating the cause. Well, that's no good at all, is it? I'm gonna take this. Oh, 97%, damn. Put this in there too. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'll turn them both sideways. Guess I'll just drink the water. Can't really fit anything else. Alright, well that does that. At least we have the really important stuff. I wish I could like fold this up to like fit in a slightly smaller spot. Like this should fold up into a 2x1 spot. because it's a multi-tool, right? I don't have to have it unfolded all the time, unless I, like, have no idea what a multi-tool is. Oh well. Let's... Any old spot, really? I can't use the office building? That's fine, I guess. We will try to sleep. It's becoming dawn. Go on, try to sleep. Get a little bit of sleep in, you fucker. Alright, whatever. We gotta go. Well, now we really need to find that spot so that we can get kind of set up. If we can find this area, it should be somewhere up here. If we can find this place, then we should be able to make money. Like nothing. The making money part might be a little boring though. I might cut away for the making money. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go here because there might be, yeah. So we're weak with thirst. There might be some good stuff in here though. Nope. Just kidding. Okay. Well, guess it's time to hunt then. Why can't I? Oh, because I don't have my things anymore. Okay, but all these berries and mushrooms are edible. Great. And now we're weary though, so we should see if this next place has... Oh, melon head. They're so weird looking. Okay, hide our tracks even though they don't appear to us. Hide. Scavenge this place. Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, no. Not worth it. What kinds of places do we have? That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Perfect shelter. Decent concealment. I'll take it. Okay. We just gotta try to sleep here, I guess. Oh, we don't have any noise traps. Ugh. Man. Oy, 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 oy. Let's get a tiny bit of sleep in. Good. Come on. Just enough to get to above tired is all I want. Come on. Woke up. Oh, we should, might as well drink this water. I think that one was dirty. Ooh, whoops. This one's not, though. Whoopsie. Okay. I'll try to sleep some more. Okay. Come on, just... Alright, now dawn, please. Dawn should be right around the corner here. There we go. Okay. Okay, did we put anything in this one? Nope. Alright, let's keep searching. Come on. This is it. Yes. Okay, so this is kind of a spoiler because I know the solution to this, but I don't know what happens if you do it wrong. Actually, I did it right on accident because I found this place in the start of a game, and I was like, I'll just take a chance, why not? And it worked out. So here's what you do. Here's what I did, and I'm not willing to do it the other way in case that doesn't let you in. So here we go. The forest here has eyes. More than a few times now, you could swear you've seen something in the periphery. You never do catch it, but it's there. You're in a forest, and something is watching you. You're almost certain of it. We'll use some botany. I think botany and trapping are the same result. You stoop to the ground and look at some of the plants here. If this is a creature's natural habitat, maybe there will be clues. At first, you see little that catches your eye. You can't see anything to distinguish this forest from the last. But then, you notice it. Something has pruned some of the fruit-bearing plants here. It's subtle, and you almost dismissed it as a critter activity, but something deliberately and completely stripped these plants of anything edible. I'm gonna scan the area. You stop moving and start looking carefully into the endless foliage. Your eyes dart from one space to the next, trying to take in all the distant shapes of the forest. You see nothing unusual, however, and the fleeting images at the edge of your vision, whatever they are, seem to be either gone or invisibly waiting for your next move. Confirm. So now you go into the forest. Whatever, this thing can go stuff itself. You're going in. Plodding onward, all seems still again. You begin to wonder if what you saw was your mind playing tricks on you. Or maybe you passed into and then out of a creature's territory. Your thoughts are interrupted when you notice something a ways off to your side. It's humanoid in shape and wearing clothes, but has a face as white as plaster, with raccoon-like blackness where its eyes should be. It's staring right at you, and it makes your neck chill. Talk to it. Trying not to tip the scales towards hostilities, you call out to it. In return, it raises a hand, palm towards you. Simultaneously, several more seem to appear in a wide circle around you, seemingly from nowhere. "Stranger," says the first, "you have entered protected lands. What are your intentions?" Peaceful. "I don't mean any harm," you say. The figure speaks again. "We will take you to speak to one of our elders. You must wear this." It holds out a blindfold and restraints. Okay. "Okay," you say, and wait further instructions. One of them fixes the blindfold over your eyes. Meanwhile, your hands are bound behind your back. Despite the restraints, the whole process proceeds without any unnecessary force. You seem to be handled with both caution and respect. You're turned in place and led forward through the forest. Minutes of silent traveling later, you begin to hear sounds. Not forest sounds, but people sounds. Tools being worked, a crack from a fire. Voices startle you from your strained listening. Your captors are talking, but not in English. Not in anything you recognize. One of them calls out, and a distant voice responds. It sounds like you're entering a camp of some kind. You smell wood burning. Your arrival causes a stir, and you stop moving for a moment. More talking. You're turned in place a bit, and then taken away from the heat of the flame for a while. Finally, your journey stops, your bindings and blindfold removed. As the blurriness clears, you see that you're in a village. Dome-like buildings surround a great fire, with equal parts animal hide and repurposed junk for walls and shelter. Around the village, a mix of regular folk and chalk-faced warriors go about their business. Many are more than casually interested in your arrival. You're taken to a meeting area near the great fire. In front of you, a portly, middle-aged woman stands by one of the warriors. Her jacket is the color of a sunset, against which is silhouetted a majestic gray crane. "Hey man," she says. "Pretty crazy gig we got here, right?" She looks around as if arriving here with you for the first time. She reaches a hand forward. "Michelle. I usually get roped into talking to foreigners. Sort of comes with the badge." She points her thumb at the crane. "Ajijak dudum." "Come on," she says. She turns toward the village. "Let's walk." A small entourage in tow, you walk idly towards the fire. "I gotta ask, you know a Philip?" She's being careful not to telegraph too much, but you can tell it's a big thing on her mind. "In fact, I am Philip." "My name's Philip Kindred. Does that count?" "I knew it!" She pumps her fist like she just won a bet. Old Ghostface McStabberson back there figured you for a grave robber. "You know me?" "So, wait, you know me?" "Yeah!" she exclaims. "Well, no, not personally. Here." She steers you toward a hut. Warm light spills from within, and she draws back a flap to reveal a mixture of handmade and recycled furnishings. Michelle reaches over a cluttered desk and pulls a frame down from amidst dried roots, photos, and other mementos on the wall. She hands the frame to you. You hold up the frame. Examining the yellow photograph, it appears to be a newspaper clipping done in that old small-town print where the colors don't line up. It's you, or at least it's someone who looks just like you. You've been here before, she says, looking over your shoulder, and check out the talisman. You look incredulously at her for a moment, and then closer at the photo. Sure enough, you're wearing the talisman. The photo's caption reads, "Local website editor rekindles interest in native history." You flip the frame over looking for more, but there's the only thing scrawled on the back, September 2019. You ask a question now. My turn, she says. Where have you been hiding since all this? She holds up the photo. And more importantly, how come you don't look any older? Tell her about the Gaijis. Ever heard of Gaiji's cryo facility? Might as well cut to the chase, you know. I guess that explains a few things, she ponders. Unfortunately, you continue, I can't tell you much more than that. I can't remember anything before coming out of the cryo. It's like hibernation wiped my memory. She still looks deep in thought. What is the talisman? So wait, do you know anything about the talisman? This is getting more complicated, not less. Know anything about it? She chuckles. My man, we made it for you. Then she adds, well, sort of. So you just stare, dumbfounded. Oh, this is good. She seems delighted at your confusion. Let me explain. She begins, faking bad English. It's a protective talisman. Some ancestors carried pieces of copper for both luck and protection. This one you brought us. My father said that you were hiding from a spirit and that you needed protection from it. The symbol isn't ours, I don't recognize it, and I'm not sure where you got it. But my father asked the Midowini of Nukadoodum. You called a medicine man to give the talisman power to protect you. The spirit wouldn't harm you while it was on. It was a powerful ritual. It's one of the events that my father recounted on several occasions. That thing is a big deal around here. Was a big deal around here. A spirit was after me? Did you, say spirit? Hey man, your words, not mine. My father said you were talking about something hunting you. Wait, for what? What did I do? Don't ask me. I don't even know if you told my father. What? Well then, what is the spirit? Or what was it? Oh man, my father probably could have told you. You had some pretty specific instructions, and not all of them were, germane to us, if you catch my drift. Germane? What do you mean, like foreign? Yeah, this thing that you were running from, it wasn't ripped from the pages of our history, if you know what I mean. We've never seen or heard of it. Still, some spirits are like that. Not everyone sees them the same. Can you help me get rid of it? Hey, it's worth a shot, right? Me? Probably not. Your hopes take a dive. I'm not even sure that people could do it. You mean the Anishinaabe? Yeah. That's just our word for the people. Anishinaabe, actually, for plural. Anyway, she hurries to add, this is a spirit from someplace else. How do I get rid of the spirit? Why am I in the photo? So, you're trying to process this. How did I end up in this photo? Man, your brain was really fried, huh? This is like your thing back then. Whoa, what's that? What thing? Well, it's like the caption says. You used to run a website. A website. You're not sure whether to be reviled, or relieved, or disappointed. I don't know why I read that as reviled. Yeah, and like I said, you were into it. She starts digging through some papers. It was like a huge collection of unexplained happenings. Creature sightings, hauntings, mass extinctions, like real conspiracy nut stuff. Whatever she's seeking wasn't in the first pile, and she moved on to another. Except you treated it pretty scientifically, like cross-referenced and fact-checked and stuff. Here we go. Pulls out a 3-ring binder from under some papers. Not the whole thing, mind you. Thing would take up the room if we printed all that out. She hands it to you. This is the entry you had on our tribe's histories. Hey, I clicked. You flip the cover open and find it filled with musty yellowed paper. The print is in good shape, though. Prophecy of the Seven Fires, reads the first page. Skimming over it, the text refers to the world mythology of the Anishinaabe people, the keepers of the fire, Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi tribes. It's an article like an academic research paper. Citations lit at the bottom, referencing long-forgotten websites and publications. And up in the left corner, a logo. New Earth Ostrakon. Ostrakon. Huh. The other pages are similar, talking about topics related to the Anishinaabe people. Things like turtle-shaped island, Nanabozo, and Dudum system of clans. And you were really keen on tracking propagation. Like, you had this whole section connecting dots between similar instances, timelines, even correlating rumors to occurrences. My father, though, he was just thrilled that our oral tradition was being shared again, and with everyone in the world. That was a pretty big deal to him. Did I write all this? It's a lifetime's work, this. No, I think you were just the curator. A lot of this was written by readers. To hear my father tell it, you were big into the way these ideas evolved. Had some crazy theory about how they were all connected. You turned to look at her expectantly. And that's when you said you started to run into trouble. You were a welcome visitor here, of course, but you came here for help. Oh? Maybe they're getting somewhere now. Help with the talisman to protect you from a spirit. I already did that one. How do I get rid of the spirit? I like the eraser head there. That's cool. So what now? I suppose I want to get rid of this thing chasing me, because, like, you know, I do. So what's next? Well, somehow you get its attention, right? I mean, something made you seek us out when you did, and not before. You're thinking whatever that was might be a clue. Totally. She thinks a minute more. You did come to us after your work on that website, the New Earth Ostrakon thing. So spirits don't like the internet. Think about it a sec. You had to knock on a fair number of doors to get that info, right? Probably disturbed more than one spirit digging up that data. So we've narrowed it down to any paranormal occurrence listed on a website, trying to list every single one in history. Yeah, now you're getting it. Seriously though, we printed off a section, and this place ain't exactly high-tech, you know. I'm thinking there's gotta be a more complete copy out there somewhere. You mean like the cyber cafe down the block? Jeez man, stop being such a downer. Sorry, optimism's a lot of work these days. So it's being mopey all the time. It's out there. Has to be. I mean, this data was on everybody's computer at one point, right? At least everyone who contributed to it. That's true. It can't be wiped out from everywhere. And if it is, then you're screwed, Philip. Well, that brings a good old smile to your face. Well, at least we both agree on that. Come on, let's show you around. She starts heading towards the Great Fire. Alright, I'm going to call the episode here, and we will get to know the ATN main area next time. Alright, everybody. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.